Hey, Keegan.
Hey, Daniel, you ready?
No.
It's time to duel, baby.
Fuck.
I have been pounding on the table to play this game because I really like Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I'm a fucking loser like that. And I'm not playing, Daniel is, because Daniel is very young and hasn't played the original, has never seen the original anime.
Okay, not necessarily true. I have a very vague memory of it.
And the reason we're playing Legacy of the Duelist is because this is the game that ends right before I stop paying attention to what Yu-Gi-Oh! Does anymore. So I have no idea how Link monsters work.
I thought you were obsessed with GX.
Okay, GX is not Link monsters.
I don't know.
That's Vrains, which just ended.
Okay.
And I think they just announced what the next Yu-Gi-Oh! Is going to be. Basically, every time a new Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime comes out, it's basically just to teach people. They basically use the new card rules. So there's probably a new type of monster or something coming out soon. People who are more in the know what that is. But we're going to play through the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist, the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime campaign. So hit campaign, hit good old-fashioned Yu-Gi-Oh!
So we played the first one, so
We've
I
played
have
the tutorial
some idea of
because
how to
Daniel
do it.
has never played the actual card game.
Nope.
Which wouldn't matter anyway in the anime because we'll get into that. So select the heart of the cards. Alright, that afternoon, Yugi and his friends went to Grandpa's game shop. Yugi wanted to show his friends his grandpa's prized possessions. Gramps, could you show my friends your awesome super rare card? Rare card? You mean my special card? Please. It's been a while since I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! And at least the 4Kids release. So
Hey, at least they have almost the same haircut.
How can I refuse? You kids are in for a treat.
Is he gonna have
I don't take this card out too often.
Is he gonna have a stroke?
Yes. Ready? Here it is. The Blue Eyes White Dragon. So rare, so powerful, I'll never let it leave my hands. It's really not that rare. This card is priceless. There are only 4 of them in the world. There's not. There's like 1,000. There's like 10 billion of them.
Is it like in Pokemon, how like they were originally like, there's only 150 something Pokemon, and then they're like, we have 1,000,000 Pokemon.
It's more like the Blue Eyes is kind of an iconic card, so it just got printed a lot of. It's also really good, which is why. Suddenly, a classmate from school ran into the shop. His name was Seto Kaiba, the young CEO of Kaiba Corp. He had found the card he was looking for. Name your price for that Blue Eyes. I can pay anything you ask.
I like the...
I'm sure you could, but this card is worth more to me than you could ever offer.
I like the 4 belts he has just on his arm.
Oh yeah, that's his Battle City outfit.
Okay.
See now, old fool! Kaiba stormed out of Grandpa's store. The team was disturbed by Kaiba's obsession with the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Yeah, that guy's really weird. The next day, when Yugi came back to the store with his friends, he found Grandpa was gone. When the phone rang, it was Kaiba on the other end, mocking Yugi that he had kidnapped his grandfather and took him to Kaiba Corp. There will be no legal repercussions for this kidnapping, by the way.
Cancel.
The next day, when Yugi came back to the store with his friends, he found Grandpa was gone.
I accidentally clicked.
Yugi and his friends rushed to Kaiba Corp and found Grandpa lying on the floor, defeated. It caused him physical injuries to lose a children's card game.
He did have a stroke.
Grandpa, are you okay?
Is this the Blue Eyes Dragon?
Yeah, that's a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Yugi, I failed. I wanted to teach that boy Kaiba a lesson about the heart of the cards, but I lost. The heart of the cards is basically just a metaphor for Deus Ex Machina, top decking your opponent.
But now it's just a meme.
You know what top decking is?
Probably.
I don't know if it's called that in Yu-Gi-Oh, but in Magic, when you're top decking, it's basically you have nothing in your hands, so you're just hoping you get a good card on the draw.
Then yeah, I know. Yeah.
And Heart of the Cards is basically like, believe in the heart of the cards, and they top deck and they get like the super secret ultra rare card that helps them win the game. It's fucking bullshit. None of them have any strategy, so when we play this campaign, all of their decks are fucking trash. It's like, you just have to get lucky, and so they suck. They have no card engines or anything. This deck actually is like, that we're going to be playing, it actually has a bit of a card engine. So it's going to be easier to set up than other decks, and so it's going to give you the wrong idea about how this is going to go.
Alright.
Grandpa! How's the old man feeling? Kaiba, you sleaze. I can't do a Brooklyn accent, so sorry, people.
I want to give it a shot. I gotta think for a second.
Think Harley Quinn.
Yeah. No, never mind. I can't do it.
Kaiba, you sleaze. What have you done to him? We had a duel, that's all. With each of us putting up our most valuable card as the prize. But I guess playing against a champion like myself is just too much stimulation for the old fool. One of us has to take this.
I don't know what her voice sounds like at all.
It's really high.
Kaiba,
you should be ashamed of yourself. Look at this sweet prize I won! Kaiba held up Grandpa's Blue Eyes White Dragon and ripped it in half. Grandpa's most treasured card!
Wait, he wanted to buy it. What the hell?
Blue Eyes White Dragon is a rare and powerful card, and this one will never be used against me.
Except that he won.
Yeah. See, what he really wants to do is he has this thing called Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, which you use by fusing 3 Blue Eyes together. So he has the other 3, and versus being a smart person and putting the 4th in his deck to make that strategy a little bit easier, he just ripped the card up.
Yeah.
And for some reason, they don't just print more Blue Eyes because they're Wizards of the Coast. That's a joke that 90% of people won't understand. My Blue Eyes White Dragon! My treasure! Grandpa, hold on! How could you do such a thing? Yui, take this!
It's my other one that was in my back
Grandpa?
pocket.
I built this deck. I put my soul in these cards, and I taught you everything I know, Yugi. Take my cards and teach Kaiba respect for the heart of the cards. Okay, Grandpa, I'll do it! Are you ready to play, Runt?
I feel like...
You ready? Because I think when you hit next, something weird's
Sure,
gonna happen.
but before, I just want to say, it just looks like this is like... They're like low-key BDSM.
Oh no, it's even better in Battle City when Yugi also puts on the BDSM outfit. Like, he takes his jacket off and he has no sleeves, so it's just like a black mesh tank top. It's fucking great. Playtime is over, Kaiba. Huh? Oh, that's right, baby. We just transformed into Yami Yugi.
Jeez.
Kaiba was taken aback by Yugi's sudden transformation. It seemed like he had become a different person, as if he was more confident and powerful than before. Kaiba, prepare yourself, because it's time to duel!
I do remember that, how he gets like super deep voice.
Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna pick story deck.
Okay, I probably don't have a deck, do I?
Alright, so select what you want to do. Okay, first or second? You want to go second? Yeah! Yeah, you definitely want to go second. It's really powerful with these decks. Is that basically because you can't, like, there's not a huge amount of summoning going on. Okay, this is actually really good. So,
I
recognize,
at least I recognize this guy.
Okay, so right now you're in a pretty good defensive position.
Okay.
We're gonna see what you draw on here. Okay, this ain't exactly a great hand.
But it's not god-awful.
So what you can do, so you see that card that's the leg?
This one?
No, the leg. The actual physical leg.
That's the
leg.
leg.
Yeah, that's the right leg of Exodia.
Okay.
You want the right, the left, the right and left leg, the left and right arm, and the head of Exodia. If you get all 5 of those cards in your hand at one time, you win.
Oh.
You just win.
Okay.
That's how that card works. Now, that's actually a really trash strategy in normal Yu-Gi-Oh! Because Exodia is fucking... Like, you can see it, right? It has 200 attack, 300 defense. It's a 1-star monster. It's a fucking trash. Okay? Because it basically just crowds your hand and doesn't do anything. But in this deck, we're going to do that. So here's what I want you to do.
Okay.
I want you to... You can set Mystical Elf and just end your turn real quick. So you see that Dark Hole?
Yeah.
Dark Hole destroys all the monsters on the field. So what Kaiba's trying to do is Kaiba's trying to summon his Blue Eyes White Dragon, which is exactly what he's going to do here. Or I guess not. That's weird that he used that one, but you see how he used that spell card?
Mm-hmm.
That spell card is known as... okay, so he's going to increase his life points, right? He's going to do all this stuff. He's going to destroy this. He's not going to be able to do anything, right?
Uh-huh.
So now we're going to see what happens on your... Good, you have Dark Magician.
Okay.
So here's what you want to do. You're going to... oh, shit. Dark Magician's a... Okay, so use your... What you're going to do is you're going to use your Swords of Revealing Light.
This one?
Yep. Activate the effect.
Okay.
And now you're going to just set your Stone Giant. Because Dark Magician is a really powerful card, but he requires 2 tributes because he's a level 7 monster. Yep.
Okay.
So essentially what we're trying to do is we're trying to get the card engine to run, and what we're trying to do is we're trying to... We could get rid of all these cards, which is essentially what we're going to do. So you have Snatch Steal?
This one?
Okay.
I think I actually
So
have that.
real quick, hand me them out. Scroll down, and we want to. I need to see what the. So okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to Snatch Steal.
Okay.
We're going to use Kaiba's. We're going to use one of Kaiba's monsters in the Stone Guardian.
Okay.
Hover over the Stone Guardian real quick. The one in your hand. Yeah. So it doesn't matter which one of these we use. So you're going to use Snatch Steal, you're going to sacrifice either the Mystical Elf or the Stone Guardian, and you're going to summon Dark Magician.
Okay.
So play Snatch Steal.
Active?
Yeah.
So, I'm not sure which one.
You want to use the 5, his most powerful monster.
That one.
Yep. And now you're going to activate the Dark Magician. You're going to hit Summon, and it's going to say Tribute 2 monsters. You're going to tribute Kaiba's, the one you just stole.
Okay.
And then either one of the 2 cards. Probably I was going to say the Mystical Elf, because he doesn't know what that is.
Oh. Well, you know.
And now you're not going to destroy his wall. So hover over the one that's set in defense position. So if this card is attacked after damage calculation, return that monster to hand. So we really don't want to do that quite yet. So you're going to attack the other one with Dark Magician in your battle phase.
This one?
Yep.
Okay.
Kitsumi.
So am I done
Hitotsu Giant. Hitotsu Giant. Go to battle phase. And now you're going to attack the attack position monster with Dark Magician.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so he's going to negate the attack. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to end phase.
Okay.
So one really powerful thing you're going to do is hopefully he doesn't summon the blue eyes right now.
Couldn't tell you.
But we're going to do something that may seem a little stupid depending on what you draw.
Okay.
But it's actually going to make a lot of sense. Cool. You're going to set Sangan. This is actually really great. Set Sangan, which is the card you just drew.
Oh, this one?
Yep. Alright, go to battle phase.
Okay.
You're going to attack the monster I told you not to attack with the Dark Magician.
Okay.
Alright, now you're going to go to main phase 2. And now you're going to use your Dark Hole.
Okay.
Just trust me. Activate effect. So, you see how you destroyed all those monsters?
Oh, jeez, I keep doing that.
You need to select a monster. You want to select a piece of the Exodia.
This one?
Doesn't matter which one.
Oh, there was 2. I didn't even notice.
You have all 5 in this deck, so you select those pieces. So the reason you did that is so that Dark Magician isn't in your graveyard. Now you're going to go to end phase. Because no matter what Kaiba does here, he cannot attack you on this final phase of Swords of Revealing Light.
Oh, is that what that...
Yeah.
Okay.
So even if he summons the Blue Eyes, right, you're safe until you get another monster card out.
Okay.
And now he can attack you.
Okay.
Okay. Beaver Warrior's not great, so hover over him and see what his attack is. Is it higher than the card he just summoned? No. Okay, so you're going to set the Stone Giant. This deck kind of sucks right now because you haven't gotten any of the card engine. So now go to end phase.
Alright.
So you run... There's a spell in here called Heart of the Underdog. You want that, or you want to draw... Yeah, so you kind of baited him into damaging himself. Ideally, you'll... Okay, cool. You have Sangan, so you're going to set that again. And then you're going to hope he attacks it, basically.
Alright.
Because if he destroys Sangan, right, now he's going to give himself some life points. Don't worry about that. You don't actually care how many life points he has because you're trying to summon Exodia.
Yeah.
This is good because he destroyed that, right? So now you're going to get another piece of Exodia. That makes sense?
Yeah.
You still haven't gotten Heart of the Underdog, which really sucks, because that's basically what makes this go, because every time you get Heart of the Underdog, you get to draw a card every time you draw another monster. Cool, you have Monster Reborn.
Oh, it's good.
That would be good if Dark Magician was in your graveyard, but what you can do is you can summon from Kaiba's graveyard. So use Monster Reborn. And what you're going to do is you're going to look for the highest attack point monster in this list, which is probably going to be... You can scroll. That's what the bomb's telling you can do. Yeah, so you're going to summon the lizard monster. This Rude Kaiser. You're going to summon an attack position. And then you're going to attack Kaiba's monster. Basically, this is you're essentially... Yeah, so see, it's like, oh, you can't attack now. Okay, cool, whatever. And then you're going to go to main phase. You're going to end phase. Basically, he can't destroy this monster, so there's no point in him attacking it. But he may summon a more powerful monster, right? Oh, he's going to attack your Stone Guard with no defense. So essentially what he's going to do is he's going to kill that one, set that one to defense so now you can't damage him.
Okay.
So what's its defense real quick? Okay. He basically thinks you're not going to trade. You're kind of in a bad position here.
Okay.
But basically, you're going to attack his face-down monster.
Do I need to summon anything else?
You want to summon Beaver Warrior. So summon Beaver Warrior. Set Spellbinding Circle.
Okay.
Go to battle phase. You're gonna do something really stupid, and I hope it works because I forget exactly how to trigger Spellbinding Circle.
Okay.
You're going to attack his attack monster with your Rude Kaiser. So basically, you're gonna destroy both these cards.
So go for this one.
Yep. Oh yeah, I figured he was gonna do something stupid like that. Okay, cool. You're fucked. Okay, in phase.
Yay. All right. Always fun.
Yep. Yeah. You're going to keep the monster he has in defense mode.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even...
Which is essentially what Spellbinding Circle is. That's why I had you play it.
Okay.
So you're going to select his defense mode monster. So you're slightly less fucked.
just a slight fuckering.
And you hope you get something that can help you turn this duel around. Otherwise, he's basically going to... Okay, cool. You have this winged dragon.
Okay.
You're going to set it. It's basically, you're just buying time at this point in phase.
Okay.
You're now top decking, so I hope you believe in the heart of the cards. It's because I kind of fucked you by pulling Dark Magician out. Because basically I was hoping you'd be able to set up a stronger board.
Damn.
And summon Dark Magician out, but then you got Monster Reborn, because I forgot that's in these decks. You're going to set Celtic Guardian, because you're top decking.
Yay.
And
end phase.
Yep. Because the heart of the cards isn't with you, because the one time you really need some spell cards, you're just going to get monster cards that are fucking worthless.
Jesus.
Yep. Oh, good. This is actually good. Now you're going to set Stone Guardian. Now you're still top decking, but you're in a little bit of a less of a piece of shit fuck me phase. Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh!
Jeez.
Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! With these story decks, which are really stupid and awful. Yeah, see, there's nothing he can do to get past that at this point.
Okay, good.
So you're at least buying time until he figures out how to get rid of your Stone Guardian.
Yeah.
Alright, so you have Mammoth. Okay, you're hold on to that, basically.
Okay, so should I just end phase?
Yeah, because he's just going to destroy it. So
Okay.
there's no point in you playing it. And it gives you a monster where if he does figure out a way to destroy it, you can throw out another sacrificial monster, basically.
Yeah.
That's why he's playing that monster face down, though, is that he's like, well, I can't do anything about that.
I can't do shite.
And you can't do shit with that either.
Okay, so end phase again?
Yeah. Like I said, this deck has a card engine. It's known as Heart of the Underdog, and you don't have it. So you're fucked, basically.
Isn't there a card, if you have, like, a certain amount of cards in your hand, it, like, fucks you over and, like, makes you take damage from it?
Yes, there is. Okay, cool. You have Heart of the Underdog. You're going to play that. And you're basically just going to wait.
Activate it?
Yep.
Okay.
This would have been really good for all these other ones, because every time you draw a normal monster, you draw a card.
Oh,
so it's like you could have gotten through all those normal monsters and hopefully gotten
So
Exodia.
end phase, I'm guessing? Yeah.
You haven't even gotten Pot of Greed.
Jeez.
Luckily, he hasn't found his blue eyes, so you're not as fucked. You also have multiple copies of Dark Hole, which would help you. That's not great in phase.
Thanks, man.
The heart of the cards is really like, oh, you called me a piece
what am I
Oh,
doing?
you have to discard from your hand.
Should I just discard?
Discard Dark Magician. I don't know if you have another copy of Monster Reborn, but if you do, that's basically your way out of this problem. You're going to discard Sangan out of his hand. You can discard Sangan. Oh, sent from the field to battle. Okay, you should have actually said it then.
God damn it.
Yep, that's my bad. I thought it was just a go to the graveyard effect. Activate the heart. Yes.
Okay, so
Good.
I'm almost
Yes.
there.
If you draw the head, you win. Cool. You're gonna play Dark Hole.
Okay, good. That would help in this situation.
Yep. Yep. And now you're gonna play Mammoth. You're gonna play Mammoth Graveyard.
In set or active?
You're gonna summon it.
Okay.
He's probably gonna pull out a monster that's stronger than it. It's gonna destroy it anyway.
Okay.
And then if you have to discard, you're gonna discard Heart of the Underdog.
Are we good here now?
Battle phase.
Okay.
Cool. You actually got something that's vaguely helpful.
Okay.
He's probably gonna do something that fucks you over here.
I figured.
Yep. Okay. So now it's super weak. So in phase. He's probably going to summon a monster, destroy it, take away a chunk of your life points. But you're getting pretty close to...
winning.
Yeah. Oh, great. That's not good for you.
Oh, you got a blue-eyed dragon.
Yep, you're fucked. Okay. Of course he did. That's not great for you. You better hope you draw Exodia real soon, buddy. Because you need to draw... You literally need to draw Exodia or another Dark Hole this turn.
Okay.
Yes. If you do, you win, which is great. It'd be so great for this video. Yes. It'd be so great if you drew Exodia. Yes.
Oh my god.
Welcome to Heart of the Underdog. That's why I was like, it sucks that you don't have this. Okay, good. You have Raigeki. This is actually good. Find the monster in here that has the highest... so, hover over Raigeki real quick. I believe it's just to destroy. Destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Cool. Find the monster that you have with the highest attack points that's not that Gaia or the Root Kaiser, which I think is the Imp. 1300. Cool. You're going to summon that in attack mode.
Wait, not Rude Kaiser, you said?
Yeah, because you can't do anything with it.
So this one, yeah, attack mode?
Yep. And then you're going to play Raigeki. Or Raigeki. Activate its effect. By Blue Eyes. Woo! Heart of the cards, baby!
Heart of the card.
Battle phase.
Didn't wanna.
And do some direct damage.
Yeah, unless he has some other bullshit.
He's gonna have some other bullshit. I'm just letting you know. Yep. Cool. But he's out of his bullshit.
Yeah.
And hopefully he won't be able to summon another Blue Eyes.
Yeah.
Discard the Heart of the Underdog. Discard the... I guess discard the Gaia.
This one?
Yep. Because if he doesn't destroy your Imp, then you can summon the Rude Kaiser. Cool. You have Swords of Revealing Light. You can play that and buy yourself some time. So even if you down summon the Blue Eyes, you have 3 turns. Okay. Now tribute summon for your Rude Kaiser.
Do I have to?
You should, because you're direct attacking, and it makes it harder for him to take this monster out.
Okay.
The good news is you've somehow managed to turn this back into your favor. Like I said, this is like the one good deck that you're gonna have. So okay. Battle phase. Attack. Somewhere in those bottom 10 cards is you just winning.
Yeah.
So end phase. Now you know why Exodia is a piece of shit deck. It doesn't actually do anything, because you just have all these cards that are worthless and force you to discard cards that could potentially be useful down the road. Okay, cool. You have Graceful Charity. Activate that card.
Alright, what does it do?
It lets you draw 3 cards and discard 2.
Okay.
You're going to discard the Heart of the Underdog. You're going to discard the level 4.
This one?
Yep. Alright. Now you're gonna normal summon that one, the Tori. You're gonna attack with the Rude Kaiser.
Okay.
Battle phase. Yeah, no, you're gonna attack with the Rude Kaiser. You're gonna attack his under because you have no idea what's under there. Okay, you're just gonna end phase. Because you're gonna pull out Summon Skull on your next turn, which is gonna be able to destroy that. So
sounds good. Summon
Skull is better than the Dark Magician, even though the Dark Magician is Yugi's card, basically. Because the Summon Skull doesn't need 2 tributes, it needs 1, and it has basically the same stat. It has the same attack.
Good to know.
It has less defense, but Karibo's good to hang on to, but you're gonna tribute the Torik for the Summon Skull. Yes. Or the Torike. I don't know how to... I should know how to pronounce it. It's Japanese, but it's probably like Torike. Alright, battle phase.
If you want to see more of Keegan doing Japanese, go see our Sekiro video.
Yeah.
So, which one should I attack with?
Well, you need to get through his defense, right?
Right.
And he probably has some bullshit. And then you're going to attack with the Root Kaiser and do some direct damage. If Exodia is your bottom card, that's going to be really funny, because it means that you technically win even though you milled yourself out.
Yeah.
In phase. So yeah, one of the ways you win in Yu-Gi-Oh is if your opponent can't draw any more cards on their draw phase, they lose.
Mm-hmm. Fresh card virus.
Yeah, so he's gonna tribute it. He's gonna take out all your monsters.
That hit.
But you have Karibo. Okay, cool. You have Pot of Greed. Play that. Pot of Greed lets you draw 2 cards.
That one I know what that one does.
Fuck you, man.
Jesus.
All right, you're gonna set one of the. You're gonna set your Imp or your. Well, I would see which one has the higher defense points. So escape is how you get out of this. Yes, you've played a 44-turn duel. This is wildly uncharacteristic of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Typically ends in 5 turns.
Jesus, okay.
This video is going to be this one duel, which is great, but we're going to be able to end it almost certainly with you playing Exodia. So he's going to attack with his blue eyes. There's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, if you attack with like a signature card, you get these nice little animations that are super annoying when you're trying to do 4 attacks in a battle phase.
And they're all a signature?
Yeah. So even if you can play your wolf and basically stall him out. Cool, you have Swords of Revealing Light. Just play that.
And just end it there?
And then set the wolf just to fuck with him.
You don't
Guess what? You win next turn.
Yay.
Your head of Exodia is literally your bottom card.
Oh my god.
This is the greatest thing I think could possibly happen.
Really?
Because you win even though you should lose. Literally, you win and you should lose.
Okay. What the
Woo!
fuck?
That was awesome.
Alright.
That was maybe the greatest thing I've ever seen.
It went for 40-something rounds.
46 turns, I think.
Oh
man, that was
Jesus.
great. That will never happen again. I have seen so many videos of people getting one-turned Exodia. I have never seen people get last-turned Exodia. So it's awesome.
That might be the name of the episode. Last turn Exodia.
You play only for power, Kaiba. That is why you lost. But if you put your heart in the game, there is nothing you can't do. The results of the duel spread quickly, and a mysterious one-eyed man gets news of Yugi's victory. It seems Kaiba boy has been defeated in a duel. I must learn more about this Yugi Moto. He literally is that kind of he is that kind of like... That's literally how he sounds in the anime. I'm gonna leave it there.
Yeah. I don't see why they call him one-eyed. He just has like a overhang of his hair.
Because he only has one eye.
Does
Don't
he
worry about it.
only have one eye? Okay. Alright.
Yeah, man.
So I guess that's a good place to end the episode.
Nah, man, you could fight the ultimate Great Moth. We gotta have at least one regular-ass Yu-Gi-Oh!
Okay. So...
Yep. We're not gonna have one duel and end it.
You know how long that duel went?
Yes, I do.
Alright, so...
Yeah, you basically just got a bunch of cards that would be
just
cool.
do this one?
You just hit next.
Oh, never mind.
Down at the bottom. But now you're gonna fight the ultimate Great Moth.
Okay.
After his win against Seto Kaiba, Yugi was puzzled to receive a package from Maximilian Pegasus, the creator of Duel Monsters. Sorry. Inside the box was a videotape. Yugi inserted the tape into the VCR. That's how old. That's how old this anime.
I know.
Pegasus's face popped up on the TV screen. Greetings, little Yugi. I am Maximilian Pegasus. I've heard some terribly interesting things about you. With your impressive defeat of Seto Kaiba intrigued me so much that I've decided to investigate your amazing dueling skills personally. Right here and now, we shall hold a special duel.
What do you mean?
Suddenly,
nice?
strange and arcane magic froze time so that no one could move, except for Yugi. That's what he means by special duel. The dark dimension we're in is... Okay, I thought it was going to be like in now is, but it's not. We're in is known as the Shadow Realm. A mystical place where incredible monsters can be summoned and the impossible is quite possible. Tell me, Yugi, do you believe there is magic in these cards? Don't you know? You invented this game! What if I told you I didn't? Huh? In ancient times, the Egyptians called this the Shadow Game. Powerful pharaohs would hold mystical duels.
Powerful pharaohs.
Yeah, in other dimensions, just as we're doing now. It's hard to talk and do a stupid voice at the same time, okay?
You did it well in Pokemon.
I'm not... no, I didn't. But instead of cards, they battled with real monsters and real magic. The mystical forces were so powerful that the Egyptians lost control of them and nearly destroyed the entire world. It's a good story, but these monsters can't be real. These monsters are very real and also quite dangerous. Yugi boy, you really are quite entertaining. The way you scowl and sneer, so defiant and yet helpless, and so completely ignorant of the power of your Millennium Puzzle.
So, before we continue, this just Yugi boy here just reminded me of Emporio Ivankov in One Piece.
Oh, yeah.
Because she always is like Straw Boy. It's really weird. I'll put an image.
I'm pretty sure it's because they're translating Like, I'm pretty sure, like, in Japanese he'd said something like Yu-Gi-Oh! Shonen, Yugi Shonen or something. Or, like, Yugi-kun.
Oh, no, it's
something.
like Yu-Gi-Ya.
Or something like that. Or, like, Yugi-kun, which is basically, like, they're just translating it as, like, he's being really demeaning, which in English is boy.
Boy. Alright, continuing.
Yugi looked down at the Millennium Puzzle that he wore around his neck. The power of my puzzle! 5,000 years ago, a powerful pharaoh locked the magic of the Shadow Games away in several mystical Millennium items. Spoilers, Yamayugi is the pharaoh.
Fancy.
7 items! You're saying that my puzzle's one of them. But he doesn't have his memory, that's why. Yes! And there are mystical energies locked within it. Magic that could change your life forever if you only knew how to unleash it. Pegasus has the Millennium Eye, that's why he's the one out there. As the two dueled, it seemed that Pegasus knew every move Yugi was going to make before he did. Despite this disadvantage, Yugi mustered all of his skills and nearly won, but Yugi ran out of time when the time limit passed.
Is it a time limit?
Yes. I've taken the measures of your talent this day, Yukimoto. When next we duel, we shall play for far higher stakes. I'm done with your games! Tisk, tisk, tisk. You presume I'm giving you a choice in the matter, but I'm not, for I also possess one of the 7 millennial items, the all-powerful Millennium Eye. A Millennium Eye? That's right, Yugi boy. I'll show you the true extent of its magic. I have found that, given the proper incentive, anyone can be made to play my game.
Wrong.
Yes, he's very camp. The power of the Millennium Eye lashed out and stole Grandpa's soul. Yes, we did that in a line.
Fucking doing that.
Stop. Yugi could only watch in horror. Yugi! Grandpa! We will duel again, Yugi. How else will you ever reclaim your grandfather's soul?
Sorry.
Yugi had no choice but to compete in Pegasus' Duelist Kingdom tournament so that he could get his grandfather's soul back. It took me a little while to transition out of Pegasus into narrator voice there.
I like how the robot has a monocle.
Yes. At Duelist Kingdom, each duelist was given 2 star chips which they could wager against other duelists on the island. Whoever earned 10 star chips gained entry into the tournament finals where they could compete for the $3 million grand prize and the chance to duel Pegasus himself. For his first duel, Yugi faced off against the conniving Weevil Underwood, a duelist with whom he had a bit of history. Or right into the boat to Duelist Kingdom, Weevil took Yugi's precious Exodia cards and threw them into the ocean.
What a dick.
Yeah.
That's the only way I won the last game.
So when Yugi spied Weevil on the island, he chased after him into the woods. You're gonna do Weevil. Just be really, like, douchebag sounding.
Welcome, said the spider to the fly.
You literally nailed it.
Wow. You flew right into my trap.
It's time you answered for destroying my Exodia cards, Weevil.
Can't you let bygones be bygones?
Weevil, it's time to find out if you're as good at dueling as you are at running away. Sick fucking burn.
Was I simply running away or cleverly weaving you into my web?
It's time to duel! Yeah. Alright, so I'm not going to give you as much help on this story deck, and we're going to see how you do.
I was about to say, should I use the story deck or use your deck? Because you said I got new cards, right?
So you're now no longer using that Exodia deck. You're now using like what they're trying to do is they're trying to lead you into like how like the duel in the show actually went, which in these early ones is super awful because the show came out before the card game did, and before they really nailed down what the card game was. So basically, like a lot of these decks kind of suck. Yeah. So Horn of the Unicorn is a really good card.
Okay.
Especially what you're doing. So Wasteland. Attack, defensive, dinosaur, zombie, and rock-type monsters are increased by 2. This is a field spell card. You might as well play it.
Okay.
So right now, I don't think you have dinosaur, zombie, or rock types, but yeah. So you have a fiend, a beast. You see it in the green.
Oh, I see now. Yeah.
Dark Magician is a spellcaster. Celtic Warrior is a warrior. Which essentially what you want to do is you want to play one of your monsters and attach the Horn of the Unicorn. I'm going to let you figure out which one. It should be a pretty simple way of figuring that out.
Yeah, I'm just looking at them all. So 1,300, 1,400, 1,200, 1,500, or 1,400. Okay, yeah. So I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna play it in attack mode. And like the show, he does it with the imp, but just activate the Horn of the Unicorn. So the Horn of the Unicorn is kind of a double-edged sword. It makes your monster really powerful. So like basically, Your Celtic Warrior is if that's a Maneater Bug, you're fucked.
Did it not?
You're gonna go into the battle phase.
Oh, I just thought it did it now. I didn't see anything that showed
Okay.
that it did.
So he could be playing a Maneater Bug, which almost he certainly is, and you're gonna get really pissed off here in a second. Oh, he wasn't. Cool.
Howling Insect.
So you're gonna special summon one
What
monster
the
with
fuck?
1500 attack or less.
Okay.
You can still destroy that monster next turn, so you're not as worried about it.
So I
In
special
phase.
summon? No, he did.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so that monster had an effect where once it was destroyed, you got to special summon another card. So he summoned one that you're still stronger than. He's now gonna make it even stronger, so you're not gonna be able to destroy it with Horn of the Unicorn.
Okay.
The good news about Horn of the Unicorn,
Try
okay,
the second one.
yeah, because it's 2300.
Okay.
You're gonna save that probably for Dark Magician.
Alright.
You can summon the Feral Imp if you want.
Alright.
I want to put the Horn of the Unicorn on it. So when Horn of the Unicorn when the monster that controls Horn of the Unicorn is destroyed, it goes to the graveyard. But its effect is that it then goes to the top of your deck.
Okay, so should I just end or should I try
You
attacking
should-
this guy?
That's up to you.
I'm gonna try attacking him.
Cool.
Alright, so which one has this one has attack? So
Yeah. And then you killed that, which is great. He's kind of stonewalling you, but if he doesn't destroy your imp this turn, if you want to make it harder for him to destroy your imp, you could put the Horn of the Unicorn. So go to your main phase too. I'm going to tell you. I said I wasn't going to give you strategy. I'm going to give you one. Essentially, what you want to do is you want to summon your Dark Magician, right?
yeah, that was
So
the plan.
if you play the Horn of the Unicorn on your imp, then he's going to have a harder time destroying it.
Okay.
Allowing you to get your Dark Magician out. And the good news is that your Dark Magician is that because Horn of the Unicorn goes to the top of your deck, you know you're going to get one on your on the turn after that,
Alright.
that you can then put on your Dark Magician. Yeah. You can even put multiple on the same monster, but I just wouldn't because,
Trying to get something done.
yeah, you're basically trying to make it a pain in the ass for him to get rid of these two cards.
Okay, good.
So instead of attacking now,
Okay.
go to your battle phase. Instead of summoning the Dark Magician now, go to your battle phase. And you're going to attack the face down card with Celtic Guardian.
Okay.
There's a reason to do that. Cool. And the reason is that now you can special summon the Dark Magician in May Phase 2. You won't be able to destroy the thing this turn, but the chances he's going to be able to destroy your Dark Magician are pretty low.
Okay.
And the reason I wanted you to do that is because he does have a thing called Maneater Bug in his deck, which you don't know about. Maneater Bug, if it flips, so like if you destroy it, if it's face down and you destroy it and it flips over, it automatically destroys the monster.
Ah.
So your next two draws are basically going to be Horn of the Unicorn. Hope you're ready for that.
I mean, sure.
It can't. So that's a double-edged sword. Is that sounds really good, but it actually sucks when you're in a position where you need something other than Horn of the freaking Unicorn.
Okay. So he just played.
Graceful Charity.
Oh, and it's gone.
I essentially, ideally, what I think you want here is you want Summon Skull and Horn of the Unicorn.
Okay.
So you can put that on your Dark Magician and basically mean that he has to destroy it with a card effect.
Okay.
Yep.
And then
play your. Don't play your Feral Imp yet. You're gonna play it next turn.
Okay.
Essentially, don't do that either. Essentially, what you're trying to do is you're gonna play the Feral Imp, the Horn of the Unicorn, and you're gonna try and attack all face down cards with a card that isn't Dark Magician at this point.
Okay. So should I get rid of this one first?
Yes.
Or, okay.
Because first check its equip spell and make sure it doesn't have like a condition like destroy. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you select the Dark Magician first.
I thought I did, but apparently not.
Yep. So this is Yugi's kind of like famous card, basically. Basically, you're just protecting Dark Magician against Maneater Bug.
Okay.
Because you can.
I think I actually had the Dark Magician. When
Most people did, because it's like the Blue Eyes, and it was like a super popular card.
Oh,
it's
I know.
kinda
I think
trash.
I think I had the female version. Whatever.
Oh,
version.
Dark Magician Girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dark Magician's kind of trash, to be honest.
Okay.
Okay, so
am I done, or?
yeah. I said I wasn't going to help you, and now I'm just basically doing the duelist.
I had a few. I do remember more of them from
Part of the reason why I want to do it this way. So yeah. So ideally, you don't want to attack. I'd play your Feral Imp with the Horn of the Unicorn.
Summon it or set it.
Summon it. Actually, don't play it with the Horn of the Unicorn because you don't want to draw that if you destroy your Feral Imp. Just you're going to attack a face down card with the Feral Imp, and either he's going to destroy it because you also had that pocket one. Okay, so big insect, cool. Now you can attack that comfortably with the Dark Magician, and you're not as worried.
And
Essentially, you're just trying to protect him from like flip effects that could destroy him or weaken him. Which I know seems weird, but eventually you're gonna get the Summoned Skull or something else that's like also as good. That's also pretty good. So then you're less afraid to use your dark.
Should I end the phase now or go here and put the unicorn?
Don't put the horn on.
Okay. I remember I had a lot of cards from the GX era.
Yeah. The GX really focused on like fusion monsters, which are good. Okay, what's that do? Okay, you don't want to use that yet. You want that with Thunder. You want that when you pull out a Summon Skull.
Okay, so should I just keep going?
Yeah. So essentially, I'm going to explain now the rest of this duel. Your job is to protect Dark Magician from flip effects.
Cocoon of Evolution.
Yeah. So now you're going to attack that with Dark Magician. You want to get out Summon Skull.
Okay.
Which you have a monster on the field and you have a monster in your hand that you can play. Summon Skull only requires 1 tribute. You're going to put the unicorn and the unicorn on it, and then you're going to play that. You're going to play the spell you just drew when you put the horn on it.
So not
if
now.
he has a really strong monster out,
Okay.
basically.
Not now.
Not now.
Okay.
But ideally, you're just going to allow Curb Stomp him.
Okay. I forget what the name of the one that I had, but it was like the giant koala thing. I remember that.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay, cool. That's Gaia the Fierce Knight. That's as good as almost as good as the Dark Magician. So summon the level 4 you have in hand, and then next turn you'll tribute summon for him.
All right. So I don't know what that is yet. So we'll just attack it once more. As
I would attack with the higher one.
I thought that did have the higher one. Oh no, I was wrong.
He got a boost because apparently he gets a boost from one of the field cards in effect.
I do curb stomp him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, so I mean, like, that's basically, essentially you're kind of going into the end game. Like I said, most Yu-Gi-Oh games are not 46 turns.
Yeah, so can I summon him now or do I have to?
You have to wait till your next turn.
Okay.
You can only tribute or normal summon. Those are considered the same thing once per turn.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, he basically left himself open. What you can do is real quick, just add up the attack of the 2 monsters you have on the field. That you would get rid of for Gaia.
Oh, okay, so
14,
13, so 27.
27 with Horn of the Unicorn Gaia would be more. So I would tribute summon for Gaia, put on Horn of the Unicorn. The good news is you now have a monster reborn. Mm-hmm. So if he somehow ends up destroying one of your monsters, you can now summon back the Dark Magician. You'll have Horn of the Unicorn.
Okay, so don't use the Horn of the Unicorn yet. Summon Gaia.
Yeah. Yep. Don't get rid of your Dark Magician.
Yeah.
Believe me, I have fucked myself over in so many different ways in this game. Like, I've accidentally clicked the Dark Magician there because I wasn't thinking.
Right, so
you can put the horn on him. The good news is now, even if he destroys one of these cards, you have Monster Reborn.
Yeah.
And actually, it doesn't matter because you're going to win.
Yeah.
Boom, baby. Congratulations, you've now officially won 2 Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels.
And not a fucking 46.
Yeah, you had a much more reasonable duel there.
Yeah.
You want to do one more?
Well, we got other things to record today.
It's over. I've won.
No, impossible. My moth is unbeatable.
You didn't get to summon it, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. Harpy Lady.
The next one is really a pain in the ass because Yugi's deck is okay, right? Like, you saw Yugi's deck. It's not like the best. It's not the best deck ever, but it's okay. Mm-hmm. The next deck is Joey's deck, and Joey's deck fucking sucks. It's so bad.
The Harpy Lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a good amount for this video.
Yeah. So how'd you like your first taste of real Yu-Gi-Oh?
It took too long.
Other than that,
I mean, it wasn't bad.
did you enjoy winning in like a super memey way I've never seen before?
Sure.
You are the only person I've ever seen bottom deck, like, mill yourself out and summon Exodia on the same turn. That's fucking... Amazing. I don't know, the chances of that are so rare that, like, your opponent, like, Kaiba should have been able to defeat you so easily because you had so little control, but, like, he could not get his blue eyes onto the field, and when he did, you somehow managed to, like, you somehow managed to get the right cards.
Heart of the cards, man.
Yeah, heart of the cards. You had a real heart of the cards moment. Heart of the cards could have shown up for you a little bit earlier than it did.
In multiple occasions.
But you somehow managed to do it. Then you had a real nice solid duel with Weevil. So, if people like this video, what should they do?
I should like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell,
all that stuff. Check out our channel.
hit the video that's in the corner, hit the button on the side
Comment-
that's
Comment
subscribing.
and tell Daniel that you want to see him play more Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I want him to play more Yu-Gi-Oh!
I'm more fine with this than I was with Hearts Medicine.
All right. Maybe we'll select the tutorial. Should
No.
we select the tutorial level on this one too?
We can.
Sure, let's do that. This is the second video in a row, tutorial level in a row that we've just slapped it on.
First one of the new year.
Yep, sweet. All right, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.